Autism Live. We have a very special guest here in the studio with us. We've been promising this for a long time, but my husband is here, Jim Miller, Autism Dad, and my husband. So welcome to Autism Live.
Thank you, darling.
This is a little weird, but you know, we've been remiss in not having you on the show before, and it just didn't work out time-wise. But I always talk about you here, and so now people get to see.
I know. I hear. Yeah, you talk about me a lot.
I do, and most of it's good, honey. Most of it.
Right.
I only grouse occasionally, and I only throw you to the wolves once or twice every week.
Bus.
Yes, I throw you under the bus every once in a while. But you know, and you could sit here and throw me under the bus. Feel confident that you're okay. Yes, you can throw me under the bus. You can tell them. I always tell them that, you know, while I have advice about how to do that, I don't always walk my talk. So it's okay. You can say whatever you want to say. But I thought it would be fun because, you know, I always say here on the show that anytime we have an opportunity to talk to an autism dad, it's a great thing to do because we don't get as much opportunity to hear from the dads and for them to talk about what it's like for them. So I want you to talk a little bit about because I have my feelings about what happened when Jem first got diagnosed. And I know what it was like for me, and viewing you, what I thought it was like for you. But tell me and tell everybody at home, in the beginning when he got diagnosed, what were some of the things you were thinking? What were some of the things you were feeling? What was it like for you?
Right. Well, I think you were a little less blindsided than I was. I mean, because I think you had suspicions. You were probably already completely reading up on things. And since it's still such a mystery in so many ways, I mean, but back then I didn't know, oh my gosh, you know, it was so scary because I didn't know, first of all, you know, what's the definition of autism, you know?
Yeah.
There's so much information out there, and then preconceived notions too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a big thing, and so I was just, you know, just like to this day, I mean, even he's 11 now and he's doing so well.
Yeah.
And we're so proud of him. But even then, you just want a crystal ball. You want to see, like, you know, oh my God, I want to know what he's, you know, going to be like when he's 20, 21, you know. But back then, you know, just not even 3 or, you know, it's like how is this going to affect, you know, how
everything.
You never know how he'll progress, you know, and things like that, and what it takes.
Yeah.
And then you find out how much it takes.
Yeah.
You know, and so it was a tough little punch to the gut.
Yeah. And what do you think in terms of staying married and being good partners for each other? What do you think we've done right, and what do you think we need to work on? This is like therapy right here in front of everybody.
Right, exactly.
So what do you think we've done right over the years, and what do you think we need to work on?
Well, I think we've kept the communication open, I think, is the biggest thing. Well, I feel that we work together as a team, and we always report back, you know, this is what happened, this is what we need to work on, and that's, I think, our biggest asset, is that we're very good on, like, here's what happened. There's no sense of like I say, when you're not there, then this is what happens, and then we're on the same team.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you think we need to work on? I know what I think we need to work on. I think I need to be better at, I think that especially when I get nervous, I go into control mode and I want to control and even just the smallest little details. And I think I need to be better about letting myself and everybody be how they're going to be, including him, and backing off a little bit and not trying to micromanage you and how you parent him, because sometimes I'm like on you and saying, you got to do it this way because it's the only way.
Right.
Even if it's driving across town, this is the only way to get across, or this is the best way, so you should only go the best way. When who really cares? We can get there anyway. I got to loosen up a little bit.
Well, I think that I have a little trouble with, I think what we talked about with him was you kind of, you have a rough day, you kind of want to fuzz out, you know, you want to just, you know, let me just take this time, and it's really important, I think, you know, you got to take the time. We have our reality TV, so
yes, we do.
Thank goodness for that.
I think that's kept us together too.
Yeah,
We love to watch the
absolutely.
same things on TV and discuss
right.
them, and
watch other people have crazy problems.
yes.
And it's like, who's that bachelorette going to pick?
And we don't really watch that, but we watched that this season. But we are Big Brother fans. We have to be honest about
we
that.
Really are. But I think the tricky thing, but you do have to stay on it too. I mean, it's so easy to just, and I think that's my thing, especially. It's just so easy to just say, "Oh, he's fine. He's in, you know, he's over on his computer. You know, let me just take a few hours and relax." You know.
Yeah, I think that's true for all of my friends in this phase, that whether they have kids on the spectrum or not, that the kids get to be preteens, and it's hard to know how far to back off, and that almost everybody's making a mistake in one direction. Either they're too much on and being that helicopter parent, or they back off so far that they don't know exactly what's going on. So we meet somewhere in the middle.
You also need the, you know, the, like when last time we've been on any kind of date.
Well, there's that too that we need to work on.
I mean, that.
This is our first date in a long.
This is it. This is it.
You and I have been alone in a long time.
This is it right here.
It's hard. So, and that was the thing that Temple Grandin said, that you and I have to.
We should have like dinner right here.
We should. This would be like, Calby, play the movie. Yes, but we get time to talk.
Right.
But you know, a lot of times he's there. You know, we drive places and we find time to talk then. But yeah, we need to go out and about and be out with more friends and stuff. So we're looking for babysitters if anybody babysits.
Yeah.
That's always the problem.
Yeah, that's a key thing. I think that we need to work on. Both
yes,
of us,
absolutely. Well, I thank you for being here today.
My pleasure.
And for sharing all these dad things.
Who knew you had a show?
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I do all day, honey. I know, being silly. But anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for being my partner in all of this. I adore you.
I love you so much.
I love you too.